In this class, we will cover the type of CSS. Keep in mind, there are three types of CSS. Number 1, inline CSS. Number 2, embedded CSS. And 3, external CSS. In this class, I will tell you all about three type of CSS and explain them how to use. Okay, I'm coming on my web folder of CSS. In the code, I have three files. File number 1 is inline CSS. You can see that there is no any CSS applied on this web page. When we open it with HTML with Notepad, and here is the code of all of my web page. I use element h1 and paragraph in between the body, and I have also anchor element. So here in anchor element I use inline style. I have a style attribute. In this I just apply text decoration none and saved it. Let me check it. You have optimized that. You have seen that underline has been go away because I applied a style text decoration none, means underline has gone away. Text decoration will be show as a simple as in the web page. The color of blue, it is by default of the link in HTML element. Okay, so we have completed this, but I will going to explain you how to use CSS and how to apply CSS on element. Here you can see I have a elegant image. We call a selector our element, HTML element, we call in CSS selector, and we apply property and value. Okay, when we use inline CSS or inline style, we don't use braces or middle bracket. When we use in embedded CSS, we use braces or middle bracket, and we also use in external CSS. So coming here on my code file, now I am going to open external CSS and embedded CSS. Let me tell you, before opening them, let me tell you one thing more. This is our property, and after colon we have value. I applied on anchor element, it is our selector. I applied on anchor selector text decoration property and give value is none. Okay, if I add one thing more and one style more into the same style sheet, so what is the procedure? I add semicolon to terminate one property of a selector anchor, and I started another property named color. Okay, and give value to the property with colon. I add color. I add color for suppose green. You can directly write without any, and I terminate it with semicolon. Okay, and second property is completed. I give color to the anchor selector green. Okay, you can directly write color name pink, blue, red, green, or you can give code. If you don't remember code, you just type the color. If you want to use exact code, that is why you need to have code about a particular task. Okay, anyway, I'm coming here and refresh it. You see that color has been changed into green. If I say here color red and saved it, come here back and refresh it, color has gone in red. So this is inline CSS. Now coming back on embedded CSS, this is same file, but now I am going to apply embedded CSS style way. Okay, I open it with notepad, right, and coming here, and embedded CSS we just apply into the head section. This is head section, and here I start style and add type, and I close style with forward slash. Here I add text and okay, I add CSS. This is our style, right, and I add type attribute and give value to it, text forward slash CSS. Okay, here I just use on any element of HTML to apply features on it. For suppose I have H1 element, I have paragraph element, I have anchor element, but I can apply all of them. Now at this time I apply just on what? Anchor element. Here you can see that I call selector as an anchor and start braces open and close braces, and we can call that it is the body of anchor selector, and here I use property as a color, give colon, this is my property, and I add value as a color blue or red and terminate with semicolon. It is terminator, it means that one statement has been completed. Okay, now see, I add one thing more, which is text decoration. Alright, I complete it with colon and give none. I applied these two embedded style into my anchor selector. Alright, this is our this is our embedded selector, embedded style sheet. Okay, I applied on anchor selector color property and text decoration property, and I give value red and I give value none. Okay, it is completed. Now let me check out what is the result of this file. I open embedded CSS. Here you can see colored property given red and text decoration used as none on the anchor selector. I can use on H1 selector and paragraph selector as well. Okay, at this time I end this class right now. In next class we will talk about external CSS.